Before Ripple became a billion-dollar company, and before XRP became one of the biggest digital assets in the world, there was an idea to rebuild the entire banking system without banks. This is the untold story of XRP's creation. The year was 2011. Bitcoin was still a mysterious experiment, mostly traded by tech enthusiasts on obscure forums. But three brilliant minds, Jed McCaleb, Arthur Britto, and David Schwartz, saw a fundamental flaw. Bitcoin was revolutionary, yes, but it was also painfully slow and consumed a massive amount of energy. They asked a simple question: what if money could move just like information, instantly, cheaply, and across the globe, without friction? That question would change everything. Out of that question, the concept of RipplePay was born, an early vision for peer-to-peer payments that cut out the middlemen. Their focus wasn't on speculation or mining. It was about pure, unadulterated utility. They imagined a digital ledger that could settle transactions in just a few seconds, not the 10 minutes or more that Bitcoin required. And instead of the energy-guzzling proof of work, their system would use a unique consensus mechanism. This allowed participants to agree on the state of the ledger without wasting a single watt of unnecessary energy. This was the seed that would eventually blossom into the XRP Ledger. The XRP Ledger was engineered to be different from everything else in the crypto space. There was no mining, no block rewards, no energy wars. Just pure, streamlined efficiency. Transactions cost mere fractions of a cent to execute. New blocks were confirmed in a blistering 3 to 5 seconds. And the total supply, 100 billion XRP, was created at Genesis or pre-mined, making its supply predictable and completely transparent from day one. This wasn't designed to be a digital gold. It was designed to be digital liquidity, a bridge asset to make finance move at the speed of the internet. The founders, McCaleb, Britto, and Schwartz, knew they had built groundbreaking technology, but they admitted they lacked the business acumen to bring it to the world. That's when Chris Larsen entered the story. A seasoned fintech veteran, Larsen was the man behind successful companies like Elon and Prosper. He possessed a rare gift, the ability to bridge radical innovation with the established world of real-world finance. He didn't just see XRP as another crypto, he saw it as the bedrock for an entirely new global financial network. Together, they formed Ripple Labs, and the mission became crystal clear: to connect banks, payment providers, and everyday people through one seamless, unified network. From the very beginning, Ripple wasn't trying to destroy the banks, it wanted to upgrade them. The team envisioned a future where financial institutions could use XRP to move money instantly across borders. This would make international payments as simple and as fast as sending an email. Their motto was powerful and simple: money without borders. But in a world completely dominated by the slow, expensive SWIFT system, Ripple's idea was seen as radical, even impossible. Very few people believed it could actually work. But then again, true innovation always begins with a healthy dose of disbelief. By 2013, the tide began to turn. Ripple Labs successfully secured its first round of investments, giving them the fuel to grow. The XRP Ledger was live and operating flawlessly. Early adopters and forward-thinking investors started to see the potential, catching a glimpse of what the future of finance could look like. What began as a humble project to improve upon Bitcoin was now rapidly evolving into a company with the potential to change global finance forever. The birth of XRP wasn't just about writing elegant code, it was about rebuilding trust. It was a direct response to the fallout from the 2008 financial crisis. At a time when people had lost faith in the traditional banking system, a group of technologists stepped up to build an alternative that didn't rely on the same old institutions. As the saying goes, when trust breaks down, innovation takes over. In the next chapter of our story, we'll dive deep into the life of Chris Larsen, the visionary leader who took this powerful technology and started a global movement. Make sure you subscribe to DCA Crypto and follow along with the story of the XRP Chronicles. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.